You see that the separate self is so simple the way it works. It's always trying to tell its high story. So it's always trying to say, you know, like, so say if it feels confused, like Paul did. So it then tries to, should I do this? Should I do that? I need to do this, I need to do that. And it's always trying to look for a solution to its confusion out in the flow. But if it just goes backwards the other way, it sees that there is a sense of confusion and it's trying to find the end of confusion out there, but it never will. No matter what it finds, it feels confused again. So what's underneath the confusion? And then you'll get deeper and deeper. You might find this powerlessness under the confusion, hopelessness, desperateness, and then you feel lack and you feel afraid of this world. And this is the core of what the identity feels. So it has these two primary feelings, lack and fear, and then it makes up all these stories. It's like building blocks. So then it looks for the end of lack in the flow. It looks for love in the flow, and it gets rejected in the flow. So then it feels unloved. So then it tries to look unloved, not feel unloved. So then it tries to seek power, and then it begins to emphasize feeling powerless because it's looking for power out there, all the ways to find power. So it feels powerless, and it becomes a pattern. Just like if you hit a dog every day, eventually the dog is afraid of everything. It's a pattern that the person builds up, and the identity's first two primary feelings are I'm not enough, I'm not lovable, and fear, I'm afraid. And it's not that you don't have lack or fear ever again. These are all emotions having a relevance, but they don't create an identity that's trying to avoid itself. So I can still feel fear, and I still have fear that comes up in patterns, but it's not an identity that's trying to create a story and find the answer in the flow.